a period
Manga, manga.
This was made in the end of November, beginning of December 2013, this cider.
Well, thanks for that. Which one was that again?
That was this one.
I'm going to have that one. I'm going to have that one as well. Lovely. I'm going to go cook with this now. So, thank you very much. Amazing. Don't drink too much of it.
You take your time, chef.
Why does he keep calling me chef? Anyway, there's no way I can take cider like that and not cook with it. So I'm going to use it in a delicious dessert. I thought I'd use some of this fantastic cider to create a wonderful little fritter dish. All using got some great apples. We're going to do a little cider fritter, cider butter, cider,
It looks
custard,
like you.
cider in everything really. For our custard, I've got some nice cider over here. I've got some cream, I've got some eggs and a bit of sugar. That's all you really need. The French call this crème anglaise. It's custard. We take a little bit of our cider. We've got our cider in here. Because it's not too sweet, which is exactly what we want for this, we can then add our cream. Now, really for this, you need to measure the amount of liquid because that's all to do with your egg yolks. Roughly, a standard custard would be 8 egg yolks set to about 1 litre of liquid. So I've got a few egg yolks here. You can either sweeten this with a touch of honey, or I like to use a bit of sugar. It is important when you're doing this not to add the sugar too early, particularly to egg yolks. It will cure the egg yolks and actually start to cook them. So a good tip for that is to add a little bit of sugar to the eggs and the rest to our pan over here. What we want to do is just bring this to a gentle sort of simmer. Now the flavourings in there, you can vary the flavourings as you want, but I'm just going to use a little bit of vanilla. But inside the vanilla, you've got these amazing seeds. And these are the prized ingredient really. So you take out the seeds like that. Keep the vanilla pods, because these are quite expensive. They actually trade vanilla like gold. So literally keep these, pop them in a little bit of sugar like that, and you can use it for vanilla sugar. Now, this is starting to boil now, so you can take the egg yolks and the sugar, give this a quick whisk up. Now, the mixture over here is starting to boil. So at this moment in time, we then take our boiling mixture and pop it straight into our egg yolks. Mix this all in. So now what you need to do is keep your eye on it, because the thing about custard is you've got to take it to about 72 degrees. If you boil it, it will split and you'll end up with scrambled eggs. And there's no way of bringing it back. Literally no way. This mixture's starting to get a little bit thicker. Start to thicken up. We grab our sieve. Now you can tell when it's just perfect is that it just starts to curdle around the edge of the pan. See that? It's nice and thick, but it's not glow in the dark fluorescent yellow custard. It's proper custard. Next, I'll turn my attention to the batter. Now the batter itself, we're then going to deep fry our fritters in our